This food has more protein than eggs. Prevent muscle loss after 60 naturally. I still remember it with remarkable clarity. Just a few years ago, my morning routine involved boiling 2 eggs, a practice I steadfastly believed was a cornerstone of my health regimen. For decades, the narrative had been consistently drilled into us. Eggs were the undisputed monarchs of protein, an essential component for a robust body. This belief was so ingrained that it felt like an unquestionable truth. However, that perception was dramatically shattered during a routine medical checkup. My doctor, with a direct and probing gaze, asked, "Are you genuinely certain you're consuming enough protein to effectively maintain your muscle mass?" I responded with an almost automatic chuckle, filled with unwavering confidence. "Of course, doctor, I eat eggs every single day." But his reaction was not what I expected. He simply shook his head, a gesture laden with unspoken meaning. In that singular moment, a profound and utterly shocking truth was unveiled to me, one that completely reshaped my understanding of nutrition. It turns out those supposedly kingly eggs provide only about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. While not inherently poor, this amount is unequivocally far from optimal. The truly alarming revelation was the existence of other readily available foods that offer 4 to 5 times that astonishing amount. Yet tragically, a vast majority of individuals over the age of 60 remain entirely oblivious to their existence. This widespread ignorance contributes to a silent and insidious process: the gradual and relentless disappearance of muscle mass due to insufficient protein intake. This critical deficiency manifests in increasingly tangible ways, making our steps grow slower, our legs feel progressively weaker, and significantly increasing the risk of debilitating falls. It's an invisible thief of independence, often misattributed to simply getting older rather than a correctable dietary oversight. This profound realization is precisely why I am compelled to share with you today a meticulously curated list of the top 10 foods that far surpass eggs in their protein delivery. These foods are ranked from number 10 all the way to a remarkable, yet largely unknown contender that scientists are actively researching for its potential to help stroke survivors comprehensively rebuild their muscle strength. It may indeed sound unbelievable, almost too good to be true, but I assure you, every single claim I am about to share with you is rigorously substantiated by extensive, peer-reviewed scientific research and published studies. Before we delve into this transformative knowledge, please take a brief moment to leave a comment below. Tell us from which corner of the world you are currently watching, and share how your energy levels have been fluctuating in recent times. We genuinely read and value every single comment, and your insights are truly cherished. Now, without further ado, let us embark on this enlightening journey. Coming in at number 10 is a food item you have undoubtedly encountered countless times, perhaps even on a daily basis. Yet its immense capacity to provide foundational strength likely remains entirely unrecognized. We are talking about Greek yogurt, specifically the non-fat strained variety. It is surprisingly powerful, far more than its humble appearance suggests. While the general health benefits of Greek yogurt are commonly acknowledged, most older adults remain unaware of the concentrated muscle-supporting protein packed within its non-fat, strained iteration. Boasting an impressive 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams, it significantly outperforms a standard boiled egg, which offers a mere 6.3 grams. This translates to nearly double the protein content without any of the undesirable extra fat often associated with dairy. The secret to Greek yogurt's unique potency lies entirely in its meticulous preparation. Unlike regular yogurt, this specialized version undergoes a filtration process not just once, not twice, but 3 distinct times. This rigorous straining efficiently removes much of the liquid whey and lactose, leaving behind a luxuriously thick, rich, and creamy yogurt that is exceptionally concentrated in protein and, crucially for aging digestive systems, remarkably gentle on digestion. A compelling 2020 study, whose findings were published in the esteemed journal Nutrients, brought to light an incredible discovery. Seniors who consistently consumed at least 20 grams of dairy-based protein daily demonstrated a remarkable preservation of 25% more muscle mass over a sustained period of 12 weeks. This protective effect was particularly pronounced when their protein intake was synergistically combined with a routine of regular walking. This isn't merely a theoretical benefit, it represents real, measurable protection against the insidious march of age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. What makes Greek yogurt even more appealing is its effortless integration into almost any daily routine. Even individuals who experience mild lactose sensitivity typically find it surprisingly easy to digest due to the reduced lactose content. The key to maximizing its benefits, however, is to consciously select the plain, non-fat version, diligently avoiding those commercially available varieties that are laden with syrupy fruit concoctions or excessive amounts of added sugar. For an enhanced nutritional boost and an explosion of flavor, consider adding a spoonful of nutrient-rich ground flax seeds, a handful of vibrant fresh berries, or blending it seamlessly into your morning smoothie for a quick and potent breakfast. Alternatively, whip it into a savory dip for vegetables, or use it as a creamy, healthy base for salad dressings, transforming everyday meals into muscle-building opportunities. Now, prepare yourself, because next on our list is a genuine protein heavyweight, a food that you very likely already possess, quite possibly sitting undisturbed in your kitchen cabinet for years. Coming in at number 9, we have cooked chickpeas. Per 100 grams, cooked chickpeas quietly deliver approximately 11.2 grams of protein, consistently outperforming the protein content of eggs when it comes to effectively supporting aging muscles. However, what truly elevates the value of chickpeas is their comprehensive nutritional profile. They don't merely contribute protein to your plate. They are also abundantly packed with dietary fiber, a crucial nutrient that eggs entirely lack. This substantial fiber content plays a multifaceted role in maintaining your overall health as you age. It helps keep your digestion running smoothly and consistently, effectively regulates blood sugar levels, and significantly reduces chronic inflammation throughout the body. All of these factors are instrumental in the ongoing maintenance of robust muscle mass as we gracefully advance in years. In fact, groundbreaking research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed a fascinating insight. Older adults who began the strategic process of swapping out animal protein sources for plant-based alternatives, such as legumes like chickpeas, experienced up to 26% less muscle loss over time. The underlying reasons for this impressive benefit are attributed to two key physiological improvements: a reduction in systemic inflammation and the cultivation of healthier, more diverse gut bacteria, two vital aspects of health that legumes naturally help to enhance. But the benefits don't end there. Chickpeas are also an excellent, often overlooked, source of magnesium, an absolutely essential mineral for proper muscle contraction, nerve function, and crucial for faster muscle recovery after physical activity. Without an adequate supply of magnesium, muscles are prone to weakening, tightening involuntarily, and fatiguing with disconcerting ease. To unlock the maximum nutritional benefits from chickpeas, it is highly recommended to soak them overnight before the cooking process. This simple yet effective step not only softens them significantly, making them more palatable, but also dramatically improves their digestibility and, most importantly, increases the bioavailability of nutrients, meaning your body can actually absorb and utilize a greater quantity of their beneficial compounds. Once cooked to perfection, the culinary possibilities are virtually limitless. You can effortlessly blend them into a luxuriously creamy hummus, enhanced with a splash of high-quality olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice for a burst of flavor. They can be roasted until wonderfully crunchy and satisfying, making for a healthy and delicious snack. Or integrate them into hearty, warming stews and aromatic curries, where their texture and nutritional density truly shine. But prepare for an even smaller, yet surprisingly stronger contender. Let's now discuss the protein-packed bite that far too many people overlook entirely. At number 8, we find cooked quinoa. Once cooked, this ancient grain provides an impressive approximately 14 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. That's right, complete protein. This distinction is incredibly important because, unlike the vast majority of plant-based foods, quinoa naturally contains all 9 essential amino acids. These are the critical building blocks of protein that your body is incapable of producing on its own and must obtain from dietary sources. This means that your muscles can actually efficiently utilize the protein derived from quinoa to effectively rebuild damaged tissues, accelerate recovery after exertion, and grow demonstrably stronger over time. One of the key reasons why quinoa stands out as an exceptionally valuable food for older adults is its notably high content of lysine, a fundamental amino acid that plays an indispensable role in processes such as muscle repair, the crucial uptake of calcium for bone health, and the vital production of collagen, which is essential for skin, joints, and connective tissues. According to a significant 2022 study published in Nutrients, older adults who proactively incorporated quinoa into their daily meals experienced a measurable 9% boost in leg strength within a mere 8 weeks, a stark contrast to a control group consuming plain white rice. To further enhance quinoa's effectiveness and maximize its nutritional impact, consider soaking it overnight before cooking. This simple preparatory step helps to significantly lower the levels of natural compounds like saponins, which can potentially interfere with optimal nutrient absorption. Simultaneously, it boosts the amount of protein your body can actually take, absorb, and effectively utilize. For cooking, consider swapping out plain water for nutrient-rich bone broth or a low-sodium vegetable stock. This not only adds an extra layer of flavor, but also infuses the dish with additional beneficial minerals. For a gentle yet potent anti-inflammatory effect, toss in a bit of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper, which enhances turmeric's bioavailability. Need creative culinary ideas? Quinoa works beautifully as the base for warm grain bowls, serving as a hearty and nutritious start to your day in savory breakfast dishes, or mixed into vibrant veggie stir-fries. For an even more protein-rich and utterly filling meal, top it with sautéed mushrooms, fresh greens, or even a perfectly soft-boiled egg. The most encouraging aspect? Consuming just 3/4 of a cup per day, if adhered to consistently, can lead to noticeable improvements in muscle recovery capabilities and overall energy levels. However, these benefits are realized only through regular and dedicated consumption. Now, coming up next, we have a protein source that is widely revered and practically worshipped by athletes for its muscle-building prowess, yet it is strangely and widely forgotten by the majority of seniors. And once you fully grasp its incredible benefits, you may never view it in the same light again. At number 7, we feature pumpkin seeds. With an impressive 19 grams of protein in every 100 grams, pumpkin seeds emphatically pack nearly twice the protein you would typically obtain from the same quantity of eggs. But here is where their true brilliance and comprehensive value genuinely shine. It's not solely about their remarkable protein content. They come abundantly loaded with a trio of critical minerals: magnesium, iron, and zinc, 3 essential micronutrients that many older adults tend to be deficient in, particularly after reaching the age of 60. Why are these specific minerals so absolutely critical for maintaining health and strength in later life? Magnesium is indispensable for supporting proper muscle contractions and is highly effective in preventing painful muscle cramping. Iron is vital for ensuring that your muscles receive the sufficient oxygen they require to function optimally and efficiently repair themselves. Zinc, on the other hand, plays a pivotal role in the complex process of rebuilding muscle tissue and ensures your body's recovery systems are operating smoothly and effectively. Without adequate levels of these crucial nutrients, even a diligently high-protein diet can fall disappointingly short, as your body simply cannot utilize the protein efficiently if these foundational minerals are conspicuously absent. A compelling study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food revealed that the consistent daily consumption of pumpkin seeds contributed to a significant reduction in muscle inflammation by up to 38% in older adults within a mere 12 weeks. This outcome is not merely about maintaining existing muscle mass. It represents a remarkable reversal of the hidden chronic inflammation that silently and relentlessly breaks down muscle tissue over an extended period. To derive the utmost benefit from pumpkin seeds, it is advisable to stick to the raw, unsalted variety. This conscious choice helps you to avoid unnecessary sodium intake or the potentially detrimental effects of processing that can negate their inherent health benefits. They are incredibly versatile. Sprinkle them generously over your Greek yogurt, toss a spoonful into your morning smoothie for a nutrient boost, or grind them into a wonderfully creamy seed butter that is both delectable and exceptionally rich in protein. Up next on our powerful list is a food traditionally found prominently on gym menus, and often associated with bodybuilders, but when strategically incorporated and used correctly, it can truly be a game changer for older adults who are striving to maintain their strength, vitality, and precious independence. In the number 6 spot, we present tempeh. Providing an outstanding 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, tempeh goes far beyond the protein offerings of eggs. However, what genuinely distinguishes it isn't solely the numerical quantity of protein, it's the distinctive and superior manner in which that protein is delivered and processed by the body. Unlike its cousin, tofu, which is typically made from soy milk, tempeh is crafted from whole soybeans that have undergone a crucial fermentation process. And this singular process fundamentally transforms everything. Fermentation not only significantly enhances its digestibility, making it considerably easier for older adults to process without discomfort, but it also proactively unlocks additional beneficial nutrients that provide robust protection to muscle tissue from the inevitable ravages of age-related breakdown. Tempeh proudly supplies all 9 essential amino acids, meaning your body can effectively and efficiently utilize it to rebuild and meticulously maintain muscle. It is also naturally rich in leucine, a specific amino acid that plays a pivotal role in initiating and sustaining muscle growth, a factor of particular importance after the age of 60, when the body's response to protein synthesis begins to diminish in effectiveness. But here's a profound benefit that most people regrettably overlook: its immense contribution to gut health. Thanks to its fermentation, tempeh is a natural source of probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that inhabit your digestive tract. These microscopic allies don't merely aid in the physical digestion of food, they directly and profoundly influence how effectively your body absorbs and utilizes protein from all sources. A major study published in the prestigious American Journal of Clinical Nutrition uncovered that seniors possessing a more diverse and healthy gut microbiome consistently retained 18% more lean muscle mass over a year's duration, even when compared to those with poorer gut health, despite similar dietary protein intakes. Thus, tempeh isn't just nourishing your muscles, it's empowering your gut with the essential tools to efficiently unlock that vital fuel. Eager to integrate it into your meals? Slice it thinly and pan-sear it with a splash of tamari or apple cider vinegar. This technique brings out a rich, umami-laden savory flavor without resorting to excessive sugar or heavy, unhealthy oils. You can crumble it into vibrant stir-fries, layer it generously in sandwiches, or sprinkle it over fresh salads. Its firm, satisfying texture and distinctive nutty taste make it an exceptional and versatile substitute for meat in almost any culinary preparation. Up next, we are venturing into an entirely new category of protein, one that is quietly but powerfully becoming a genuine game changer for individuals over the age of 60. At number 5, we introduce spirulina. For every 100 grams, spirulina delivers a truly jaw-dropping 29 grams of protein, an amount that is nearly triple what you would obtain from an equivalent serving of eggs. Scientific studies consistently demonstrate that up to 85% of the protein contained within spirulina is highly bioavailable. This critical distinction means your muscles can absorb and efficiently convert it into tangible strength more readily and effectively than many traditional animal-based proteins. And because spirulina inherently provides all 9 essential amino acids, including a generous and crucial dose of leucine, it sends a clear and potent message to your aging muscles. It's time to actively rebuild and rejuvenate. But spirulina's remarkable benefits extend far beyond its impressive protein profile. It actively combats one of the silent and insidious enemies of muscle health in seniors: chronic inflammation. Persistent low-grade inflammation can significantly impede muscle repair processes and accelerate the rate of muscle loss. Fortunately, spirulina contains a unique and powerful compound called phycocyanin, which a 2022 nutrient study unequivocally showed could lower C-reactive protein, CRP, by an astonishing 32%, CRP being a key biomarker for systemic inflammation. Concurrently, it beneficially boosts nitric oxide levels, which critically helps to improve blood flow throughout the body, ensuring that vital nutrients can reach and effectively heal muscle fibers at an accelerated rate. You certainly don't need to choke down unpalatable spoonfuls of powder to reap these profound benefits. The simplest and most enjoyable way to incorporate spirulina into your diet is to add a teaspoon to your morning smoothie, blending it harmoniously with banana, spinach, and walnuts. Alternatively, gently stir it into warm oatmeal immediately after cooking, allowing its nutrients to infuse. You can also mix it into homemade energy balls, crafted with dates, seeds, and nut butter, creating a convenient and protein-packed snack. Consuming just 1 teaspoon a day, when done consistently, can yield noticeable and significant improvements in muscle strength, overall energy levels, and recovery capabilities within a mere few weeks. If this video has provided valuable insights and assistance so far, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming vital content. Moving on to number 4, we have hemp seeds. With an impressive approximate 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, hemp seeds stand out significantly. Unlike many other plant-based protein sources, hemp delivers all 9 essential amino acids in precisely the right proportions your body requires to efficiently build and repair muscle tissue. This is a remarkably rare and valuable trait. Even quinoa, often lauded for its complete protein status, doesn't quite match the exceptionally precise amino acid profile of hemp. Why is this level of precision so crucially important after the age of 60? Because as we gracefully age, the body's efficiency in absorbing and utilizing protein tends to diminish. It becomes more resistant to protein absorption. A comprehensive 2021 review published in Frontiers in Nutrition illuminated the fact that seniors who conscientiously included complete plant proteins, such as hemp, in their daily meals experienced superior muscle retention, significantly faster recovery times after physical exercise, and reported considerably less fatigue compared to those who primarily relied on incomplete protein sources. Beyond their stellar protein profile, hemp seeds are also an exceptionally rich source of both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including a unique and highly beneficial one known as GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. GLA has been consistently shown to support robust joint health, effectively reduce inflammation throughout the body, significantly improve mental clarity and cognitive function, and even offer valuable heart protective benefits. All of these factors are undeniably critical components for healthy and vibrant aging. So, how can you effectively incorporate these tiny powerhouses into your diet? The easiest and most beneficial way is to consume them raw. Just a single spoonful goes a surprisingly long way. Sprinkle them generously over warm vegetables, stir them into your morning oatmeal, or blend them seamlessly into smoothies. Their soft texture and mild, pleasant, nutty flavor make them incredibly easy to add to almost any dish without altering its primary taste. And because they are inherently easy to digest, they are particularly gentle on aging stomachs, which often struggle with more complex or heavy foods. One important thing to diligently avoid: do not cook hemp seeds over high heat, as their delicate and beneficial oils can break down and consequently lose their potent health advantages. Up next, we are transitioning towards a protein source that doesn't just support recovery. It possesses the remarkable potential to help rebuild strength at a fundamental cellular level. Yet it remains almost entirely absent from the diets of most individuals over 60. At number 3, we have seitan. This isn't a mere supplement. Also widely known as wheat meat, seitan is a dense, incredibly meat-like food crafted from vital wheat gluten, and it delivers a stunning 39 grams of protein per 100 grams. This places it neck and neck with the highest protein cuts of animal meat. But critically, without the saturated fat, the digestive heaviness, or the inflammatory responses that are often associated with the consumption of animal products. Here's what truly distinguishes seitan as a standout food for people over 60. It is incredibly easy for the aging body to break down and absorb its nutrients. During its meticulous processing, the vast majority of the starch and fiber from the wheat are carefully removed, leaving behind a highly concentrated and remarkably pure form of protein. This is exceptionally good news for aging digestive systems, which frequently struggle to efficiently extract vital nutrients from heavy or overly complex meals. In fact, compelling research published in Clinical Nutrition ESPN in 2022 unequivocally showed that seniors who proactively included plant-based protein isolates, such as seitan, in their diet retained an impressive 21% more lean muscle than those who adhered to a more traditional mixed diet. So, seitan is not merely filling, it is profoundly functional. Seitan is also naturally very low in both fat and carbohydrates, making it an exceptionally smart and beneficial option for anyone diligently managing diabetes, monitoring cholesterol levels, or actively striving to lose weight. It provides substantial protein power without triggering unwanted blood sugar spikes or contributing unnecessary extra calories. And when it comes to culinary applications, seitan is extraordinarily versatile. Its chewy, satisfying texture remarkably mimics that of meat, far more convincingly than tofu or tempeh ever could. You can effortlessly slice it into vibrant stir-fries, pan-sear it with aromatic garlic and high-quality olive oil for a delicious crust, grill it into savory strips perfect for sandwiches, or roast it with your favorite marinade for a truly satisfying plant-based barbecue experience that is bursting with flavor and delightful bite. To further enhance its already impressive nutritional impact, consider serving it alongside vitamin C-rich vegetables such as bright bell peppers or nutrient-dense kale. Why this specific pairing? Because the non-heme iron found in seitan is absorbed significantly more effectively when strategically paired with vitamin C, boosting its overall bioavailability. And if that last revelation surprised you, then brace yourself, because next up is a food that goes even further in its unique benefits. Aged for over a year, it literally melts in your mouth. And thanks to its distinctive structural composition, it helps your body absorb protein up to 30% better than traditional meat. We are talking about Parmesan cheese, securing the #2 spot on our list. This revered cheese delivers an impressive 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, which means it unequivocally outperforms eggs, surpasses most cuts of beef, and boasts more than double the protein content of common dairy products like milk or cottage cheese. However, the true marvel of Parmesan isn't solely in its sheer quantity of protein. It's profoundly rooted in how effortlessly and efficiently your body can utilize it. Because Parmesan is meticulously aged for an extended period, typically between 12 to 36 months, the complex proteins within it are already partially broken down into readily available, free-form amino acids. This crucial pre-digestion makes the subsequent digestion process significantly easier, a factor that becomes increasingly vital as we age and our natural enzyme production begins to slow down. A comprehensive 2019 study published in Nutrients found that older adults absorbed amino acids from aged cheeses like Parmesan nearly 30% more efficiently than they did from regular unaged meat. This means you derive greater nutritional benefit per bite with considerably less effort expended by your digestive system. Parmesan also contains a generous and highly beneficial amount of leucine, the critical amino acid your body absolutely needs to trigger muscle protein synthesis, the very physiological process that diligently helps to rebuild and protect precious muscle tissue. Just 30 grams of Parmesan provides over 1.5 grams of leucine, which is more than enough to meet the minimum threshold required to kickstart muscle growth, a particularly important mechanism in preventing sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. To fully savor its potential and maximize its benefits, try adding freshly grated Parmesan to warm dishes such as roasted vegetables, fluffy omelets, or wholesome whole grain bowls. Slightly heating the dish just before serving gently helps to release more of Parmesan's complex natural aroma and robust flavor, an important aspect that can significantly help to boost appetite, a challenge that many older adults unfortunately struggle with. And here lies the true beauty of it. You don't require vast quantities. Just a few tablespoons can provide a powerful and effective protein boost without overwhelming your plate or adding excessive calories. Coming up next, our #1 food isn't something you'll typically discover in the dairy aisle, nor will you locate it in the conventional meat section of your grocery store. It is rich, exceptionally dense, and absolutely packed with a unique type of protein that your muscles instinctively crave. Yet, shockingly, almost no one over the age of 60 is currently consuming it. At #1, we proudly present dried fish powder. This extraordinary protein source is meticulously made by dehydrating lean white fish, such as cod or pollock. Once all the water content is carefully removed, what remains is an incredibly fine powder that is almost entirely pure protein, an astounding 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly twice as much protein as eggs, significantly more than chicken breast, and even higher than many popular whey-based protein supplements. Yet, despite its unparalleled nutritional density, it remains largely unknown and tragically underused, especially among the crucial demographic of older adults. The protein found in dried fish powder is absorbed remarkably quickly and efficiently by the body, which means your muscles can begin utilizing it almost immediately for essential repair and robust growth. A compelling 2020 clinical study published in Clinical Nutrition meticulously tracked seniors who consistently consumed dried cod powder daily without making any changes to their existing exercise routines. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Participants gained an impressive 19% more lean muscle mass in a mere 10 weeks. No pills, no grueling gym sessions, just high-quality, readily usable protein. What makes it even more profoundly effective? It is exceptionally rich in all essential amino acids, with a particular abundance of leucine, the key signaling molecule your body needs to activate muscle protein synthesis. Research from Harvard University consistently shows that most older adults unfortunately do not get enough leucine through their typical daily meals. However, just 25 grams of this powerful fish powder provides over 3 grams of leucine, which is well beyond the necessary threshold needed to effectively trigger muscle growth and counteract age-related decline. This versatile powder blends effortlessly into soups, enriches hearty stews, can be mixed into mashed vegetables, and even transforms savory oatmeal into a powerfully protein-packed breakfast. It stores exceptionally well, does not spoil easily, and, critically, does not require any chewing, making it an outstanding and highly practical choice for older adults who may experience swallowing difficulties or suffer from a diminished appetite. Just be sure to conscientiously choose a food-grade version with absolutely no added salt, artificial flavors, or unnecessary preservatives. Because this isn't merely a food, it is a profound therapeutic tool for comprehensively restoring strength, particularly during those crucial years when maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly challenging. Now you are armed with the vital knowledge that there are truly powerful protein sources available out there, foods that go far beyond the humble egg in their nutritional impact. From the unpretentious chickpeas to the innovative dried fish powder, these remarkable foods don't simply add protein to your plate. They actively work to rebuild fundamental strength, significantly improve recovery processes after activity, and steadfastly protect your cherished independence as you gracefully navigate the aging process. Even making just one small conscious change to your diet can yield a profound and lasting difference. So, with all this newfound understanding, which one of these extraordinary foods will you choose to try first? Please share your thoughts and intentions in the comment section below and let us know. Your choice might just inspire someone else to embark on their own journey towards better health and strength. And if this video has indeed provided you with valuable assistance and enlightenment, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel for more empowering content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next essential video. If you feel inclined to further support our mission, you can click the thanks icon below and consider buying us a small coffee. Every little contribution genuinely helps us continue creating valuable videos that actively support your health and freedom. Because staying strong, vibrant, and independent after 60 isn't a matter of luck. It is a direct and conscious reflection of what you choose to put on your plate every single day.